LTX Studio has some updates that you may not know about, which will help improve creating movies within its platform. I'm going to tell you all about it in this video. The first update is Keyframe Control. Keyframe Control provides the ability to make changes to a scene, allowing you to generate smoother motion within shots. To do this, what you'll want to do is you'll want to select on a frame and from one of your storyboards and click on Shot Editor. This is the original frame. On the left-hand side, if you scroll down, there's a keyframe option. Click on it, and you'll be provided with a brush where you can go ahead and you can paint over what it is that you want to change within the frame. So for this example, I'm going to trace over this woman's hair. And then as soon as you let go, there's a box that pops up at the bottom where you're asked to write in what it is that you want to change. So I'm going to put in flowing hair. Then you would click the Generate button. Once the generation finishes, then you would click Apply. Once that's done, LTX will give you a few different options to choose from. Now, I didn't anticipate that it would change the color of the person's hair, but this is not a big deal for me. Once you select the frame that you want, this is what the end result looks like. So there are some changes in terms of the hair flowing. This is probably something you'll have to experiment with in order to get it right. So just keep that in mind. Next up is Canvas. The Canvas feature enables you to create frames from scratch with either prompts or by sketching out how you want the frame to look. To do this, again, you want to be in one of your storyboards. On the right-hand side, you're going to see the plus sign, which is Add a Shot. So we're going to click on Canvas. Because this particular storyboard is about space, I want to create a spaceship. So I'm going to do my best to draw one. Bear with me here. What's supposed to happen is as you're drawing, LTX Studio is supposed to automatically update in the preview section and auto-generate whatever it is that you want. I don't know if this is just a weird quirk, but for some reason this is not happening. So we're going to pivot to just simply writing the prompt. You can see LTX is automatically generating it. Once you click Apply, LTX Studio adds it to the scene, and then you can go ahead and you can add in characters, add in sound effects, just like you would any other frame. Next is character dialogue, which now gives you the ability to let your characters speak in scenes. Lip syncing for character dialogue has been added as well. Within a storyboard, you should already have a cast of characters created. And if you want to make them talk, you can go down to character dialogue. You can write in what you want the character to say. And this was a previous storyboard that I created where this character befriended a dragon. At the bottom, you want to make sure that the character that you want to speak is actually selected. The only thing to keep in mind is as soon as you add dialogue to a scene, it is going to mute the original narration that you had previously created. And then you can just simply hit Regenerate Video. Here's what the finished video looks like.
This dragon and I are united against evil.
And here's another example that I got directly from LTX Studio.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to save everyone, no matter what.
But what if we can't? What if this time, it's really the end?
Believe in us. The light in our hearts will guide us through the darkness.
Next up is face motion capture. You can use your own face to create realistic emotions and gestures for your characters. To do this, find a character in a scene that you want to change. Click on Shot Editor. On the left-hand side, click on Character, and there's a new option for face capture. When you click on it, you have the option to either upload a recorded video or record live with your webcam. Here's something that I recorded very briefly, and then when uploaded, simply click Apply. Much like Keyframe Control, you're brought back to Shot Editor. I'm going to click on Generate Video. Initially, when I tried it with the robot scene, LTX wasn't able to generate the motion, so I went to another one and I uploaded the same video, and then here's what it put together. The thing to keep in mind when you're using LTX Studio is sometimes it does require some experimenting and some regeneration of shots in order to get it the way that you want. The next feature, which is the most obvious, is dark mode. To toggle dark mode on and off, in the top right corner, you have an icon that you can click on. Scroll down to theme, and then you have an option to click on the system default, light, or dark mode. If you found value in this video, consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss out on new content. And if you want to get more creative with AI tools, I have more content popping up right here that you can click on.